So for my family of 5, I just spent $47 on eggs, milk, bread, and strawberries. And that officially costs as much as a tank of gas. We were promised that prices would come down right away. But so far, everything is way more expensive. I looked at the prices today.
I'm at the grocery store and these prices are crazy.
Congratulations, MAGA. You wanted tariffs and you got them. Walmart is going to be raising prices, not maybe raising prices. They will be raising prices.
I'm super curious. How much is everybody spending in groceries each month? We're probably doing about $1,700 a month. It's nuts.
Have you been to Walmart lately? Well, you might want to consider not going then. Walmart, as a result of being angry with Trump and his tariffs, have raised the prices in their stores astronomically. Sometimes it's 50 to 51%.
Biden and Kamala were total disasters. Look what they did to our beautiful country. But I'm gonna fix it like no one's fixed it before. I just signed an executive order to make groceries free, totally free. Frankly, nobody's been able to do it, and I did it quickly. Just go to your market and tell them Trump said everything is free and coming soon. More executive orders to make gas and rent free.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. Now, we have been seeing more videos of white Americans, especially MAGA people. They have been coming out crying because of the high cost of living, and also majority of them, they cannot even right now afford basic necessity. We have been seeing majority of MAGA crying. Majority of them, they cannot even afford to pay their medical bill. And also, we have seen how MAGA farmers, they are suffering. Majority of them, they are going bankrupt simply because these people, they voted for deportation, and the people who are helping them in the farms, they are not showing up in the farms. So things are changing in America, and I remember I tell you that what Americans they did, especially Republicans and MAGA people, they were voting against their own interest. But right now we are seeing that the most people who are suffering in America. So in today's video, we have been seeing Americans are giving up from insane grocery price after Trump tariff. So after Trump came out and put a tariff, we have been seeing majority of Americans, they are suffering because the groceries price, they are high. From 15%, you can see there is an increase of 15% to 50% of grocery items in the store. You can imagine from 15 to 50% of the groceries, price, it has skyrocketed, and because of that, it has it has bring more pain to the American people, and majority of them, they are coming out and saying that no, we are really suffering. And for me, I keep on telling them that they are the ones who brought all this problem. They voted to punish other people, but they are the ones who are being punished more. So kindly, guys, I want you to watch this video, compilation of video, and see how the MAGA people, the Americans, they are really suffering because of the bad decision they made. Kindly watch this video till the end, then I'll be back with more comment. I'm your host, Dash Lifestyle. All credits goes to the original creators of the video. Kindly remember to give a video a thumbs up.
People aren't spending any money anymore. They just don't have it. Do you have it? Do you have the money to go out right now and take a vacation? Because I don't have it. A lot of people don't have it anymore. Disneyland numbers are down. All the airlines, their numbers are plummeting right now. A lot of the airlines are in serious trouble right now. But the money's just not there. I'm sitting in front of a restaurant right now that usually has a waiting line that you have to go into. 6 months ago, you had to wait to get in there. Now, I can walk right up to the counter, order my food, sit down, couple minutes. The people just don't have extra expendable money. You go to the grocery store, you're going to spend $200 for 3 people. Who spends less than $100 in a week? Do you spend less than $100 a week? Please like, share, and repost this, but The money's just not there anymore. Return on investment to go to work, just not there anymore. The only people that are spending the big money inside the grocery store are the people with the cards. And I ain't got one. Do you got one?
Shut your mouth. I thought it was half of that.
That was what we got last time. Was it 180 last time?
No, it was 150 last time. That was almost $100 more expensive.
Everything in here is going up by 25%. I swear, since 2 weeks ago.
What is going on?
I will say I don't understand why the prices were raised 20 to 25%. Everything that we bought just 2 weeks ago their prices have raised incredibly.
Okay, what the is going on with food right now? This is literally 93.7. It's all organic or whatever, all grass-fed for $10.49 a pound. That's ridiculous. Even down here for $85.15, it's more. It's $11.50. You know that's organic or whatever. But still, you have 96.4 for $8 a pound. What the is going on?
What do you mean grocery prices are going up again? Well, the tariffs that were put on hold, they go into full effect August 1st. My hamburger is already 6% more expensive than it was last year. Some places it's as high as 17. And now they're adding more tariffs? Yeah, and a recent survey of CFOs found that most companies impacted by the tariffs are covering the cost by just increasing prices, an average of 6.6%. Did you know that the average American is already spending 20 to 30% more for a barbecue this year than just a few summers ago? You can add the Trump tariffs to the cost of your barbecue next year too. Well, at least shrimp comes from New England. No, actually 90% of shrimp comes from Asia.
You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me. Is this for real? On the border. Is this for real? What?
$700. $700.05. That is what I just spent at Walmart to buy groceries for my home, to buy our essentials. Like, I didn't buy anything wild and crazy and extra. The only thing that I would say that I bought that was extra was I bought a couple of those cheap t-shirts that are like the $5 t-shirts in the kids section because my daughter loves them. Or two of my daughters love them. And then I bought a pair of $7 black shorts for my daughter because she needed some. So that wasn't even extra because she needed some. And I bought me a pair of shorts. $700. I can't afford this. Like, I'm a teacher, and my husband also works for my school district, and the cost of living has gone up so freaking much, but we're not raising teacher salaries. We're not raising them. We're not making them match what is happening right now and how much everything has just skyrocketed. Like, it's getting to the point to where we have to choose, are we paying this bill or are we feeding my kids? And I will choose to feed my kids every freaking time. I don't care. I just can't. I don't care anymore. But now it's going to get to the point to where it's like, okay, we don't have a vehicle. I guess we're walking everywhere. And I get so mad when I get people on here that is like, well, get another job. I do. I have another job. I have two other jobs. I am a photographer, which is really not getting any business because nobody can freaking afford it. It doesn't matter if I change my prices or not. And I also do Spark delivery on the side as much as I possibly can, which makes me then gone from my family all day long and not making enough to still make ends meet. My husband is doing other side jobs. Like, we can't afford this anymore. And I'm so tired of, it's not like, I don't even know how to say it anymore because I'm tired of beating around the bush on like the politics about it. I don't care anymore about all this extra stuff. Like, you know, I just want to be able to afford to feed my family. 2 years ago, this would have cost $350 and that still made me want to choke. $700.05 is how much I spent at Walmart today to try to feed my family, hopefully for the next few weeks. Our politicians need to do better because the average American family cannot afford this anymore, and our children are going to suffer. And I just can't.
If you think feeding your family is expensive now, just wait. So ground beef just hit its highest price ever in American history. The thing that most of us rely on for burgers, tacos, and spaghetti night, it's becoming a luxury. And it's not stopping here. The experts say that the prices are going to keep on going up and up. Why? Well, it's a couple of things. You got a mix of drought, high feed costs, reduced cattle supply, and corporate consolidation. That means fewer options, higher prices, and families having to make more tough decisions at the grocery store. Even basic meals are turning into a budget challenge. And remember, this is not just about beef. This is about the cost of living. It's another reminder that the average family is being priced out of normalcy. You're not crazy for noticing everything feels harder lately, because it is. And what's being done about it? Not much. Big corporations are raking in profits while you're deciding between milk and meat for the week. So next time you hear someone say the economy is doing great, I want you to ask yourself something. Great for who? Because it damn sure ain't the family that's trying to make tacos stretch for a week.
The price of 1 pound of ground beef is now higher than the federal minimum hourly wage. Are we great yet?
Well, people are complaining that the prices in grocery stores have gone up, and our president is saying that prices went down. I'm a nerd, okay? Call me a nerd. I have receipts from June 2024 right through today. So we're going to go grocery shopping, and we're going to do some price comparison, and I'm going to show you how more expensive your groceries really are. I live in Howell, New Jersey, which is a suburban neighborhood. You know, not anything fancy. I'm at ShopRite. I'm not at Trader Joe's. I'm not at Whole Foods. I'm at ShopRite. We buy the same thing every single week, okay? Let's go shopping.
Coffee is one of the biggest I've seen increases. Okay, now here on my receipt, we buy 8 o'clock coffee. I circled it because I used it one other time. Sorry for the blurriness. $9.99. You see that? $9.99. See it now? $17.99. In less than a year. Less than a year. $17.99, $9.99. So it is doubled in price. Coffee is insane. And this is not even a fancy brand like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Let's keep going. All right, I just met a lady here at the meat department who said, horrible, horrible. She can't believe the prices. Chopped meat, $17.90, $17.46 for 3 pounds of chopped meat. Are you out of your freaking mind? This little package of chopped meat, which is 93% lean, is $7 for that little piece. That could make 2 hamburgers. You're kidding me, right? Let's just take for shits and giggles, let's go over to a roast beef. $11 for $22. I'm speechless. Here's a beef around $19. Wowza, wowza, wowza. First of all, this ShopRite is a very, very, very busy ShopRite. Our shelves are not full. Our shelves are not full because we are not buying American beef anymore. Do not buy American beef. Do not buy American beef. This is absolutely awful. A London broil, they're on sale this week. Top London broils are on sale for $5.19. You used to get a London broil on sale for like $2 on sale. Look at this, $23. Oh my God. A London broil, where's the ones that are on sale? They don't even have any on sale. They have these flat things here. You want to do some beef kebabs with vegetables or some stir fry? Are you ready? $20.13 for that. You gotta be, who could live? Okay, we're not big cereal eaters, but a box of cereal, $6.29. Life cereal, $6.29. Raisin Bran, $6.49. I remember getting these for like $3 when I ate cereal. Holy moly's. Okay, here you could see Schneider's thin pretzels, $3.99. My husband loves to have some pretzels, so we get some pretzels. They don't have out any of their thin pretzels, but you can see all of them. Schneider's pretzels are $4.79 now. $4.79. Almost $1 increase from 1 year from now. Okay, so Mr. Orange Man, when you tell me prices are down, you're out of your f***ing mind. We do eat I cook with a lot of beans. I'll make chili, stuff like that. Black beans, 99 cents. Kidney beans, 99 cents. Corn in a can, 79 cents. And this receipt is from 12/12/24. Here you go, kidney beans, $1.89. Corn, $1.59. Where's the black beans? Black beans, here we go. They're 4 for $5, so $1.29 from 77 cents. Now sometimes I do buy the ShopRite brand, which is Bowl in the Basket. These are on sale by 11 cents, so the normal price is 94 cents, and I showed you 77. So even the store brand has gone up, okay? The store brand has gone up. Here's their black beans, 77 cents. Last year, 94 cents now. They're on sale for 88 cents. You can't tell me groceries haven't gone up. If you like cookies, you're shit out of luck. For Chips Ahoy, $5.59 a bag. I'm just like in shock here. Oreos. These are the Oreos thins, $5.69 Oreos. Here's the right Oreo mint, whatever Oreo you want, $5.69. Cookies used to be like $2 a bag. I don't have any of those on my receipts, I'm sorry to say, because I do get my husband cookies. He likes to have a little bit of cookies, okay? So, to each their own. So please tell me where eggs have gone down. This is the store brand, $5.99, so $6. $4.79 for those are extra large. Please tell me where eggs have gone down. These are all store brand, $4.99. Now you get into Evan's Best, $4.49. Another farm here, $4.99. $4.89. So where are the $1.99 eggs that Trump is talking about? Please tell me. Because organic is $7.29, the brown eggs, that I can get up the street from my house. Because we do have a lot of farms by our house. We can get up the street from our house. I could, for $7, I could probably get 5 dozen. This is insane. So please don't tell me eggs are down either, because they are not.
$17.33. That's how much I paid today for this coffee. I'm here and I'm just adding some numbers together and doing my budget, because you know what? Today I asked my husband, where's the money? We're making the best we've ever made. Both earners, both incomes, good incomes and everything. And we don't have money. We're living paycheck to paycheck basically. So I put the numbers together and I decided to look at my budget. On June the 2nd, 2023, and I'm going to try to insert somewhere here the photo I took a shot of, how much I paid for it. On June the 2nd, 2023, the same exact coffee was $9.92. It's almost doubled in 2 years. Of course, my salary hasn't doubled. My income has not doubled. It went up a little bit, but certainly nowhere near that. And I don't know where my money goes. Every month, I'm struggling.
I just took out a loan for basic needs and food. Like, needs/food. I have never in my life had to take out a loan for the things that my home needs. I had to make the decision of gas or food, or somehow budget it and split that and get a little bit of gas and get a little bit of food until I get paid again. I said, there's no way. I cannot do this. I need to have a little bit more for gas and I need to have enough food. So Affirm has, its thing with Sam's Club. I was like, fuck it. Let's just take out a loan for our basic needs. I feel like this is not okay. This is not okay. We're fucked. Think your grocery prices are bad? Look at my grocery prices. I'm here to show you guys my grocery prices so you don't have to feel bad about yours. She smells good.
Have you been to Walmart lately? Well, you might want to consider not going then. Walmart, as a result of being angry with Trump and his tariffs, have raised the prices in their stores astronomically. Sometimes it's 50 to 51% on little items like dog and cat food. The everyday things that Americans buy that are not tariffed from China. See, right now, Walmart is in a fight for its life. And they think that overpricing their already overpriced shit is the way to win the war. I don't know about you. I don't care what side you voted on. Walmart is a garbage company doing garbage things for many years, needs to go under so that the American small business can come back. Mom and pop stores were ran out by this conglomerate, this huge business that's ran by billionaires. They have no clue. They've lost all sense of morality. Do not shop at Walmart.
Walmart warned us, and now they've done it. Walmart just jacked up their prices, and I have the list right over here. Some everyday essentials up 50% almost overnight. The company is blaming President Trump's tariffs. Let's break it down for you right here. CNBC tracked the prices of the same items on May 20th and then on July 7th. Same items. A 12-piece pot and pan set from Drew Barrymore's line used to be $99, now $149. That's a 51% price drop. A Graco stroller went from $199 up to $299. That's another 50% spike since May. Even basic kitchen stuff like a nonstick fry pan up 28%. Coffee, bad news there. Folgers Classic Roast is up 17%. Dunkin', depending on the size, up to 9 and 11%. Milk too. The cheap store brand, great value, up across the board. Whole milk, 2%, 1% milk, all cost more. Even men's jeans, Levi's Signature, ticked up. This is the time to go bulk grocery shop on anything you can store or freeze. This is going to get worse before it gets better.
How are we doing? How are we doing? Went to the grocery store. Let me show you what I got. It was just a quick run. Trash bags, a few command strips, only 2 pre-made food things, and 2 little Easter basket type things that I'm gonna put in. Little magnets. That's it. That's all I got. $121.
Since the tariffs are just kind of starting to hit now, I'm going to show you guys some grocery prices in my area. You guys want to see why looting's going to start soon? Like, buddy, for a bag of chips, like, I don't care. That's not normal. These are supposed to be like $1, my guy. You know that's just a box of ice, right? My aunt gave me a $100 gift card for here, so I'm going to see what $100 gets. You guys really that dumb that you pay for water because it says smart? Like, listen, we tried to bring the price down for you. We just couldn't do it, though. No, like, you really think that's large? You really think that's large? Just because you made the small now extra small? Come on, dude. This is the coffee I like right here. $11.79. Yeah, you know, we negotiated to get a lower price on V8. We just... Trump wouldn't allow it. Okay, hold on. Is this just the marshmallow? Well, they make a bag of just marshmallows. Might have to get those. Bro, that Lunchable price is a crime. I'm sorry. And those are the small ones, too. They're not even the big one. Where's the big? Oh. Imagine, like, I actually needed markers. Like, this is actually crime, bro. I don't care. I don't care if it's organic. Your mother's organic. Bro, they're acting like I won't just start grabbing shit. Try me. Like, why do I have to get the cheap version of shit all the time? Bro, you're the cheap version. Cinnamon honey butter. Should we try that? This is the cream I like right here. There's only 3. I'm getting them all. $15, bro, for my cream. Bro, no. You get that there's like 4 pieces in there, right? Is this crime? Is this crime right here? $5.99 for 4 rolls. Is this store a literal crime? Bro, this is expensive. Like, I don't want to drop 20 on bags. So then you end up getting these ones, and then they literally rip every single time you take one out. This is making me want to leave for some reason. These prices are out of control. I almost hit it right on the money.
Look at these prices. Do you see prices going down anymore? How can people eat? Look at the inflation. A steak is $21 and they're charging $17.99 a pound. Look at the other prices. The London broil steak, $12. That's outrageous to feed everybody. The inflation isn't going down. $8.49 a pound for steak. And look at this one. A porterhouse is going to run you $21.95, $17.99 a pound. This is out of control. Look how ridiculous this is. These used to be $4.99 a few months ago. Now look at the prices. These prices are ridiculous for these. Look at how ridiculous the prices still haven't dropped for this amount of eggs, liquid eggs. Let's see how many ounces this is. For a pound of liquid eggs, $4.49. And if you want to get a smaller or bigger one, which is 32 ounces, it's $6.99. These prices haven't gone down. It's ridiculous. Though these eggs have seemed to have gone down, it's still outrageous to charge this much money for people to eat food. It's unbelievable. This is criminal. How could this be a bargain? This is usually $12.99 for how many? It has 26 packs, $13 regularly, now $9.99. This is not a bargain. Look at all these prices. The store brand isn't even better. It's cheaper, but it's still outrageous. Lastly, look at the coffee price in the stores. This isn't a cheap bargain for this chock full of nuts. In my opinion, it should be like $6 for this can. Look at the prices here, $8 for such a little can. It's 10.5 ounces for a can of coffee. Even the store brand is $6.69. This is getting out of control. Did any of you vote for this? I guess you didn't. I think this is my last video. I remember growing up and I used to go and get these cans of Campbell's soup for 33 cents. Look at the price. Though it's not bad, it's still outrageous. Let's go to the other area of the store. And this is ridiculous. $3.99 for this little can. And it gets even crazier when you go down here because they look even smaller. It's $3.59 for this little can of soup. It's out of control. Now let's look at these other prices. I think it's too much money. I think it's absolutely outrageous. And for a little can, even this is so small. It's only 14 ounces, $2.29 for a can. These prices are outrageous.
These grocery prices in rural Washington.
$0.97 for a frickin' orange. $12.47 for frickin' string cheese. Wow, locking up the Slim Jims. Look at this small bag of pretzels, guys. Look at this. This is where it's filled. $6.49. $6.48, but only $5.83. Nuts are for rich people. Look at that. That's even great value. Who drinks that poppy? $15 for soda? Wow. Look at the price of that for a bag of chips. $6. $6 for cookies, guys. $5.27 for some damn Cheez-Its. How long before you think people are going to be rioting in the streets? But we can afford a $200 million ballroom at the White House, a $1 billion refurbishment on a plane that we're going to give to him when he's gone, and then we have to buy a new plane. Super Bowl, NASCAR, UFC fight, $45 million one-day birthday parade, Medicaid cut, SNAP benefits cut, FAA cut, USDA cut, FEMA cut. What are you paying taxes for? It's a good question, no?
This economy is very scary right now. I don't know how people are paying for everything, like housing, food, clothing, you know, the basic stuff, like getting a haircut and whatnot. Because everything has gone up a lot in the past year. I was just in the supermarket a couple of days ago, and I just bought a few things. And I remember specifically the 12-pack soda. It used to cost $5, and now it's $10. And I had a $100 bill. It was gone. Like, I went there, then I went to another store and bought like one or two things. That 100 was gone. It's crazy. I don't know how people are doing it. My best guess is everybody is reaching their credit card limits up right now, and that's a dangerous place to be.
So for my family of 5, I just spent $47 on eggs, milk, bread, and strawberries, and that officially costs as much as a tank of gas. We were promised that prices would come down right away, but so far everything is way more expensive. I looked at the prices today. Nationally, beef is up 22% since 2024. Coffee is up 36% since 2024. And eggs are up 39% since 2024. At this point, they're a luxury item, like rent or hope. Backyard barbecues overall cost 25% more than they did just a couple of years ago, which is wild considering that burgers are now smaller than billionaire tax rates. So who's behind all of this? I'll give you one guess. The MAGA's rigging our economy. Republicans in Congress could have stopped Trump's tariffs that are raising prices on everything, but they didn't. And you know why they didn't? Because those tariffs fund tax breaks for billionaires. The same billionaires whose corporations are also raising prices. So far, the American people have paid more than $106 billion in tariffs, and we're just a few months in. Higher costs for working people, tax cuts for billionaires. It's like robbing you twice and then charging you the delivery fees for the robbery. And moreover, this isn't just how inflation works, which by the way is up 2.7%. This is economic injustice brought to you by policies designed to squeeze working families. All while CEOs rack up bonuses for making your groceries and my groceries unaffordable. Bottom line is we need to get informed, as that's the only way we're going to unrig our economy. So yeah, check out don'tinflateourplates.com so you can see firsthand just how hard they're working to empty your fridge. Because when billionaires feast, the rest of us starve. And I'm done starving.
This was my grocery list this morning. That's it. 2 people, my husband and me. And I spent over $360. You, Trump.
Sad day in America when all we can afford is some ground beef. Work 40 hours all week and can't even afford a steak. Something going on. Come on now, Trump. Help us out.
Good morning. I just came from the store and this one bag is $120. Let's see what I bought. Pepper, chips, green onion, seasoning, another chip, rice, meat, chicken, garlic, chicken breast, meat, sweet peppers, $120. Can you believe that?
So guys, I hope you have watched that video and you have seen how majority of Americans, they are furious, especially those who voted for this administration, MAGA people and Republicans. Majority of them, they are now feeling how life it is very hard, and right now what they are going through, it is what the black people have been going through for years, but for them it has become more painful to a point whereby they are coming out and crying. Majority of them, they have come out and cry publicly, telling how they cannot right now even afford basic necessities. Majority of them, they are losing their jobs. We have seen the price of the commodities, the price of the groceries, it is now skyrocketing, and majority of them, they cannot afford. You can imagine from 15% to 50%. So that one, it is to tell you that majority of MAGA people, they are going to suffer, and they are still suffering right now. So all this, it is because they voted against racism. These people, they voted against their own interest. They wanted to punish the black people and the immigrant people, but it has turned out that God of blacks and God of blacks is punishing them for them wanting to punish the black people. So we all know what it is going on in America. Majority of Republicans and MAGA people, they have been voting just to punish black people, but this time round, God has come through for the black people, and all this thing which it is happening in America right now, it is affecting all people. These people that are being punished, and that it is a wake-up call to them. Next time they need to vote, knowing the person that they will be voting for, who he is or who is she, so that they need to know the person very well before going on and voting because of their own interest. So guys, I have some of the comment here from our a majority of you have come out and send a comment here. I want to read some of the comment, and also guys, you can remember also, you can share your thought on the comment section. Tell me, what do you feel about right now how America it is? We have seen the grocery price, it is skyrocketing. We have seen how majority of MAGA people have been coming out crying. The other day we saw Republicans, they voted to crash the big beautiful bill. We have seen majority of Americans, they are losing Medicaid. So all this, it is because of these white people it's because of the MAGA people who voted against their own interests. You can tell me, what do you think about today's topic on the comment section, and I'll be reading for you. So this one who is saying that Americans are now learning that tariffs are a tax on the consumer. So this one is reminding them that right now they need to know that tariff, it is a tax on the consumer, not a seller. So the consumer, they're the ones who are going to pay more, but not the seller. And Donald Trump is because of that, right now they are now realizing that all these tariffs that we voted to punish other people, now we are the consumer, now it is hitting on us. Another one is saying that Canadian here, I can't believe so many Americans are asking what's going on. I mean, haven't you been paying attention? Yeah, hello MAGA, who pays the tariff now? Walmart, not Mexico or Canada, you. So this one is reminding them that the people who are paying the tariff, there it is not Walmart, not Mexico, not Canada, it is you. You are the ones who will pay the tariff. And Donald Trump, he played them. So next time, these people, they need, but for a very long time, these people have been voting against their own interests. Even the next election, you can see they will come out and vote against their own interests. So let it be a lesson. So he is saying that here in Brazil, food prices are low, and with 50% tariff from the USA to Brazil. Food that was going to the USA now sold to Brazil, further lowering food price in Brazil. Yeah, so the food that it was going in USA right now, it is going in Brazil, and further the Brazilians, they are buying food with a low price. But for Americans, thinks it is not the same. I am so sick of people saying I didn't vote for this. Yes, you did, and everyone tried to warn you this would happen. So this one is reminding them that black people, they would try to warn these MAGA people and Republicans not to vote for what is happening right now, but these people, they didn't listen. So right now they are paying for, they are now experiencing for what they voted for. These are saying that billionaires got a big beautiful tax break and Americans are paying for it. Yeah, this one, and I told you that right now America, it is for the billionaires people. If you are in America and you are a billionaire, America it is for you. But if you are not a billionaire and you are in America, you will continue, you will suffer, because the people who are in government, they don't care if the Medicaid will help those people who they don't have, those people who are being paid low wages. They don't care if people they are having food. They don't care if the price, the grocery price, it is being it is skyrocketed. These people, they don't care. What they care is to make the policy which favors them, because they are billionaires. And we all know that all these people who are in government, they are billionaires, like Donald Trump, billionaire, Elon Musk, billionaire. So all they are right now, American government, it is for the billionaire. And that's why you see they don't care with the low standard people. So this is to tell you that right now America, it is changed and it is different. And they came out and tell you that America will not recover from the hands of Donald Trump very soon. If you vote for Trump, then yes, you vote for this. Yeah. A guy fooled them into believing that tariff will be paid by other countries. Yeah, so Donald Trump, he played them and tell them that tariff will be paid from other country. And we saw Donald Trump trying to come out and put tariff to so many countries. But right now it is affecting the Americans people. Not grocery, even medicine cost more. Indian supply 70% of medicine in USA, and taco imposed 50% tariff. Wow, this is just the beginning. Companies stock up pre-tariff. These stock are gone. The tariff have not really kicked in yet. So this one is saying that this is just a start, but the tariff, it has not really kicked in yet. So Americans, they are they need to prepare for more high tax on high tariff, high tax on the tariffs. So I don't understand why the price were raised 20% to 25%. That's your average. Americans who completely ignore everything happening around them until they get upset when it eventually start impacting them. Yeah, so this one, let me just repeat. I don't understand why the price were raised 20% to 25%. That's your average American who completely ignores everything happening around them until they get upset when it eventually start impacting them. Yeah, so Americans, they usually ignore if the white people, the MAGA people, they usually ignore if it is not if they are not, they are the ones who are not involved, they are not going through a lot. So if there is a problem and it is affecting others races apart from the white people in America, they will not care. But if it is impacting on them, now they will come out and talk. And that's why we are seeing them, they have come out and talk. The guys who imitated Trump in the beginning was one of the best I have ever heard. This one is saying the guy who was mimic Donald Trump. It's only just getting started. You think coffee is expensive now? Wait till the 50% tariff on Brazil and 39% on Switzerland really kicked in. So yeah, people, they need to also, the coffee, it is going to be very, very expensive. What you get when you are education in Fox News and reality shows. Yeah. And the worst part is the price will never come down to where they were. Yeah, very true. When the prices of the things usually go up, they will never come down. That one, it is true. If the fuel, it is if the fuel price, it is gone up, the groceries, so this thing, they will not come down easily. No, they will not. When things are going up, it is usually going up and up and up, but not down. So this is to prepare those MAGA people to prepare very well. A Canadian here, I spend $200 a week for a family of 4. My pound of gas fed lean beef in $3.75. My slat of 30 large eggs were $5.29 from Costco, US. Wonderful, being tariff free. Yeah, so this one is comparing the price. Yeah. So not only did the price go up, the package are shrinking. Yeah, not only the price it is going up, but the package are shrinking. Yeah, so the price it is going up, but the packages they are reducing, it is shrinking. How can Americans be great when Americans are getting poor? Exactly. How can American be great when American are getting poor? So this is tell you that right now they have seen that majority of Americans, they cannot afford basic necessity. Majority of Americans they cannot continuing see the grocery price going up. So this tell you that Americans, they are going poor, but there are few individuals, the billionaires, who are benefiting from this, but majority of Americans, they are going poor. And America, I've told you that America, it is sinking. America, it is sinking and will not recover from the hands of Donald Trump. So kindly guys, you can also share your thoughts on the comment section. Tell me, what do you feel about the topic of today? Then I'll be reading your comment. Thank you so much. God bless you. Kindly, this video, it was only for educational purposes. We are here to learn, and also remember to give a video a thumbs up.